May 14th, a director sat in his car and cried. Not for the camera, not for publicity. He cried because thousands of fans had woken up before sunrise, bought tickets, traveled for hours, and that too for a 9 a.m. show. And the 9 a.m. show got cancelled. No warnings, no explanation, just silence from the theaters. His name is R.J. Balaji. His film is Karuppu. And the delay had nothing to do with the movie itself. Old debts, industry disputes, over 50 crore in unsettled dues. None of it the audience's fault. He apologized on camera, eyes wet, voice shaking. He said he was hopeful it would release by noon, and then it became evening. He said he was sorry, and the next morning the same man was screaming his lungs out with pure joy. But before we talk about the film, here is what most people do not know about how Karuppu came to exist at all. R.J. Balaji wrote the script years ago, and the first person he narrated it to was not Suriya. It was Vijay. Yes, Talapati Vijay. For the 69th film, it did not move forward, so Balaji went back to his script, and sometime before the release of Kanguva in 2024, he sat down with Suriya and narrated the same story. Suriya said yes on the spot. Now, here is the second thing nobody is talking about. Karuppu was supposed to have an A.R. Rahman soundtrack. Think about that. Rahman and Suriya together. It would have been their fourth collaboration. Nobody knows why Rahman stepped away. The official reason was never given. Sai Abhyankar came instead. Then the delays. Diwali 2025 missed. Pongal 2026 skipped. Tamil Nadu elections. Balaji publicly said that the film releases only after the results. May 14th finally announced, morning shows cancelled, afternoon shows cancelled, a full day lost. May 15th, the film finally releases. By the time Karab reached the screen, it had survived three postponements, a composer change, and a near total collapse on its very own release day. That context matters when you sit down to watch it. So, what is this film? Karuppu is a Tamil mass entertainer built around the Indian judicial system, codes, corruption, ordinary people crushed by a broken process. That is the world the film drops you into. How it navigates that world. I'm not going to tell you more details because the best thing about this film is discovering its hook for yourself. Going in knowing as little as possible, trust the first 30 minutes, and when you understand what Surya's character truly is, you will feel it instantly. No explanation needed. What I will say is this: Indrans. Indrans is the emotional backbone of this film. Every scene he is in, you feel exactly what you're supposed to feel. He plays a father, and the way he plays that father character quietly, completely, without a single false moment, that performance alone is reason enough to be in that theater. Perfect casting by RJ Balaji. Now, Surya fans, this one is for you. And I mean that seriously, not as a throwaway line, as a genuine acknowledgement of how long this wait has been. Think about it. When was the last time you watched a Surya film in a packed theater and felt that energy? It has been years. Too many. Films that promised and did not quite deliver. Moments that almost got there and then did not. Karuppu gets there. But let me be honest with you. This is not Surya's best work. Not even close. This is not Pidamagan. This is not Sorairai Potru or Gajni. This is not the peak of what this man is capable of. However, this film needed Surya desperately. Because without him, without that specific aura, the screen presence, those eyes that carry an entire scene before a single word of dialogue, this would have been a very ordinary film. Put someone else in that role and you lose everything. The writing alone would not have carried it. The concept alone could not have saved it. Suriya does, almost single handedly. He takes a normal film and makes it something you feel, something you want to watch again. That is not a small thing, that is everything. And after all the near misses, all the disappointments, all the times Surya fans said next time, watching him walk into a frame and own it completely in a packed theater with a crowd that have been waiting years for exactly this moment, that is not nothing. Go feel it live. What else works? The first half is tight, energetic, and full of crowd moments. RJ Balaji as the villain, Baby Kannan, is committed. He brings the kind of energy that keeps the second half watchable. Trisha Krishnan is sincere and grounded. The background score by Sai, especially the Veerappa track, is the kind of music that fills theater. GK Vishnu cinematography gives every frame that deep red and black dramatic look. Now, the honest part, the second half stretches longer than it needs to. There are moments where the story could have ended, should have ended, but keeps going. You will notice it. Most people will notice it. It is the one thing that stops this from being a great film instead of a good one. My rating as a film, 6 out of 10. Strong concept, emotional moments that land, a first half that fully delivers, but an uneven second half that overstays its welcome. Add Surya's screen presence and it goes to 7 out of 10. That one extra point is entirely his. He earns every bit of it. The verdict. Surya fans, no questions. Go now. Big screen, full crowd. You have waited long enough. This one is yours. Tamil cinema fans who want something fun and emotionally grounded, yes, go. If you go in expecting a perfectly structured screenplay, wait for OTT. You will still enjoy it, just differently. Karuppu is not a perfect film. It is not Surya's greatest, but it is the film his fans needed. 7 out of 10 feels exactly right. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. More great cinema coming very soon. This is just the beginning.